J. Caddy Beats from Phoenix, Arizona, and you're watching Hot Facts with my boy Robert Reese.
Hello, everyone out there. This is Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Let me take a sip of this coffee.
Robert Reese.
Before I go start part of my 1099 work for 2023, I want to let you guys know that I was on a live with Real Talk with Roy. And, you know, there's a channel, Necro, Getting Bags. He asked me on the live and he said, Hot Facts, that's the stuff we want to hear. So I'm going to give you something that you should hear. And I'm not a tax expert at all. I was actually trained by my aunt who was a legitimate CPA. She had her doctorate. When she passed away, I started doing all of my taxes by myself because she's the person that taught me from when I was in high school on how to do this. And there was going to come a time to where I was going to have to start doing it myself because I learned all of the things that I was taught. Okay, I'm going to give a shout out to, you know what, I'm going to keep it there so this video is not too long. It came to a time to where I had to do my taxes myself. I used to send my aunt all of my receipts, all of everything, and then she said, you don't understand. You're only sending me receipts for just these things. You don't understand what you can actually write off because you are a full 1099. Now, a lot of the gig workers right now, let me tell you this. If you are a gig worker full-time, you're doing $40,000 to $60,000 a year. If you are someone that has no life and you are out there all day doing your thing, you're going to be upwards of $70,000 to where if you are trying to shoot a goal, Bud Soda, I did mention you in this, trying to hit 100 grand. Now, I just want to let you guys know this. If you yourself as a 1099 on one thing make like 60 racks, how much of that can you write off? Now, I'm going to stop, okay, because of this. I was watching Mr. Flex, and I was not watching, I just clicked on, I got a text message, and they said click on, they have no idea what they're talking about when it comes down to write off things. And they were saying, well, you can write off, I guess, your phone, and they named like 5 things, and then they said, but you have to also show this, and then they said, well, if you pay for the internet, you don't have to show that, you just have to have the money coming in. Bingo. So I'm gonna put up right now, from my Intuit QuickBooks. You don't have to be a tech or a CPA or anyone else like that to know what you can write off. Now, when you go further in detail, Mr. Flex, you talked about these things, and I'm gonna tell you this. There's something called education and learning. You don't have to, and I will put this like there are guys in jail who are jailhouse attorneys. And they beat cases against the real ones. You know why? Because they actually go to the library and read and educate themselves. So whatever you guys don't know, you don't know. But I'm going to show you guys everything in the categories that you can write off. Once you break into these, you got to know what you're doing yourself. For instance, they were like, well, you can write off your phone, gas, and car maintenance. That was like the main 3. Okay. Do you eat lunch? Do you go out all day, 14 hours a day, and you buy breakfast and lunch, and then you go out and buy your dinner when you're out? You just wrote off 3 meals because you're actually out there doing. How many of you guys have your card attached to a tax service to where it goes in and you pay monthly? Because when you pay monthly, you're able to write that off too. You're able to put your stuff in the categories on where it is. I'm gonna just give you guys a little juice. How many of you guys live in a place to where you have to pay a parking fee for your vehicle? Your vehicle is how you do work. That is storage for your vehicle. That is a write-off. How many of you have a computer station set up and your computer room might be a certain room itself where it fits all of everything else for an office? How many of you guys know how to write off your office?
Get these hot facts.
How many of you guys, when you go online, are you writing off your, I'm not even, look, man, you got utilities, you got actually where you pay, there's a percentage, there's a whole lot of things that you guys don't know. So when I watched you guys yesterday get up there and talk about things you don't even know about, you guys were guessing on what you can do. How about you guys actually do it? All that showed to me was that majority of the people that are in the gig world have no idea, which is what I said. You have to be your own HR and everything. You guys don't even know what to do. Don't even know what you can write off. There's tons of things. I'm just going to show you a list. And you have to understand what they are, the terminology, the verbiage, and everything that goes in when you are reading the documents to do your taxes. If you don't get that, you just don't get it. Donald Trump came in to show the business owners what he was doing. But you guys are not real business owners because you don't even understand what was put out there. But it's always been out there. It's always been out there. Always. Always. It's not just car maintenance and things like that. Have you donated to a 501c3 this year? How about that? Have you donated to a real 501c3 this year? Did you track all of the mileage, not just some?
News channel.
Okay?
News channel.
You do know you get paid for driving to a place, and you can write that off because you're driving for the job. Well, I just let the app do it. If you let the app do it, you're not doing it yourself, so you could be missing. You're not filtering it out. Filtration. Anything else you do, the neighbor says, I will pay you to help me fix my gutters. You tell them, let's get a contract signed so I can do it, so you can put that on your taxes, because now that's money that you made and you were doing this. Now, if you were there eating and doing all this other stuff and you wasted this gas and did all, you can write all that stuff off. How about your internet? Are you writing off your internet? Are you writing off your StreamYard? Are you writing off your Tubi? Are you writing off all of the things that you are using to try to be a part of the SEO? All of that stuff goes into web and advertising. Do you have your own clothing line to where you have a third party to where you put on your site to where they can go into, but you pay monthly for that? How much have you sold? How much of that are you putting in? Do you know what you can actually do? Wardrobe. Wardrobe means that is your uniform. No, when you go to the store, you just don't write that off. You know what? I bought me a new pair of shoes and I'm wearing them every single time when I'm doing my thing, doing my job. You write that off. Write it off. You write it off. I make food. I cook. Reese's BBQ. I cook. I keep a spreadsheet of everyone that I sell to. Phone numbers and everything. I keep that. I can write that stuff off because that's extra money also. There's other things that you make money for, people. I tell you, nutrition plans and all this other stuff. All the money from 1099s, when you do your taxes yourself, you can see what the tax person actually does. They separate it and they go, that's this place. Now we have additional income. Bam. We have additional income. Bam. You put all that additional income. But how much are you keeping track of? A lot of you guys don't even have a service that you use to where every transaction you use, you don't even have your real card there to use so that you can just swipe left or right. You don't even know that stuff. A lot of the gig people and people that are trying to work for themselves don't even do their taxes. They owe for like 3-4 years. They tell you that. Don't listen to people trying to tell you certain things. But that's why I'm going to put up right now
With Robert
a list.
Reese.
And this is from Intuit QuickBooks. I was getting ready to put some income in. That's why you'll see income on the top. Take a look at this. And if you don't know nothing about this, it's not my fault. You are not educated enough in business to handle your own. Let's watch. Please. And this is Hot Facts with Robert Reese. I watched 10 dudes, almost 10 dudes. Well, you can have 9, but it may have been set 7. I saw 7 dudes on Flex's channel who didn't even know anything, which means that they don't even know how to separate, because some of them still work for a W-2 and they don't even know how to separate the two at all, because they ain't paid attention in nothing. In nothing. But we go teach it. 2023, if you were a dumb driver and you paid more and you could have saved, this is the first video that's going to help you.
With Robert Reese. Thank you for tuning in.
I'm on Intuit QuickBooks. I record everything right then and there on the spot. And when it's time to do my taxes, they send me everything. My HSA, 401k, they send me all that stuff so I know where, and then I'm doing it. Putting it all in. You get tax breaks for your HSA and all that stuff. A lot of you guys don't know. A lot of you guys don't know. But guess what? Hot Facts is about to show you. Hot Facts is about to show you. But this is the first video. They said don't listen to anyone. Well, people, if you know you can write off certain things, and I'm not even going to go in deep in with it, because that's not my job. It's your job to do the education for your own business. After you watch this, don't tell me nothing, because all I'm going to do is just give you the tax site. And they put everything in order for you, and all you do is click, and you say, "I think this goes there," and then they have a question mark to explain what actually goes there. If you don't even do these things and keep track, you can't tell no one anything at all. And there's like 150 different things that I did not say right now, just to let you know. But if you're making 60 racks a year, 45 racks a year, and you don't even know what to write off, maybe you should pay attention. Lion's Den, Mama's Den, whatever the hell you are. You try to have Bobby go up. I'm tired of these narratives. Necro said the name wrong on accident. Well, that's what Torque did. I didn't even watch the rest of your video. All I saw was you said Hot Facts, this is for you. And I was like, stop. And I just start talking and writing to you on Talk to Text. I don't got to hear nothing else. Nothing else. Nothing else. Nothing else. And they didn't even give you a super chat on your short. But you're in business. You're supposed to know how to put that in yourself, right? If someone likes it, they can go ahead and donate more on a short because they have it there. They don't even put those on their videos on YouTube. Just the shorts.
Get these hot facts.
Okay? And you didn't even say nothing because I clicked off and I knew you were not going to say anything. This is the first video of this.
Thank you for tuning in.
All the gig workers out there, if you are a 1099 and you have been paying money back every year, Uncle Sam has been winning because you don't know nothing at all.
Come and get them hot facts.
Start paying attention. Here's a list. And this is from Intuit QuickBooks. On the categories you can start writing off.
Come and get them hot facts. Robert Reese.
Don't get up there on camera and make yourself look dumb. And I gave you guys the content to talk about that stuff. And it was like 7 guys up there who had no clue. So that's 7 brains of nothing. Hot Facts with Robert Reese says education is key. See you guys later.
Robert Reese. Hot facts. Robert Reese. Hot facts. Hot facts. Robert Reese. Hot facts. Gig economy. Robert Reese. News channel. The gig economy. News channel. Hot facts with Robert Reese. Hot facts with Robert Reese. Hot facts. 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 With Robert Reese.